Hey guys, and welcome back to our mega campaign where the year is 1355. We're almost getting to the end of this now. There's like 100 years left. I'm going to go to the year in which EU4 begins. So I think Crusader Kings do go slightly after the beginning of Europa Universalis 4, but actually I'm going to stop on the year that Europa Universalis 4 starts. So that way it just feels more like that's the proper time period where it kind of jumps over to that, rather than going to the end of this and actually going ahead of time, then going back in time for EU4. That just seems weird to me. So I thought I'd just tell you that, guys, before we jump into this. We're getting very close to the end now. And yeah, things are like they've been for the last few parts, I guess. We kind of had a good idea of what they look like. The Shia have now really come into effect in Egypt and kind of the western part of the Middle East. The Catholic religion, though, doing really well, obviously, in Jerusalem, I guess, because obviously they did take Jerusalem and stuff, so this area now is actually very Catholic. A lot of Catholic over here as well. Actually, there's a lot more Catholic than I was thinking, wasn't there? And Germanic still exists. It's almost made it there. It just survives in that Norse kingdom. Can Norway, Norway owned by the Swedish, can it survive? Can the Schloldung family continue on? That's all I care about. But yeah, Jane is mostly gone. Can they get Zunists? There's no Zunists from what I can tell. There's a bit of Druze here. No Zoroastrians. A lot of the small religions have gone, which is a shame. Yeah, they've kind of all disappeared. Catholic up here. Okay, that's fine. Germany, though, is... Oh! What just happened here? German revolt. So we do have a German revolt right now. What is this over, though? Increased council power. Holy Roman Holy War for Baden. Because it's Holy War, it's like the Holy Roman Holy War for Baden. It's an odd one there. Norman Holy War for Valois. So Normandy is attacking Germany. Germany in a lot of trouble right now. This could be really bad for them. They were doing quite nicely just there, but this could be quite bad for them. Obviously, we've got England under Francia. They've bent the knee. Oh, no, they haven't bent the knee. Sorry, England, yeah. England's separate, and Britannia has bent the knee. Yeah, we can see here. He does have the Kingdom of France. He has some counts and stuff, and the Duchy of the Isles, Pomerania, that type of thing. It's a very odd situation we got with the Britannia crown. The Dutch controlling it. I mean, Britannia was doing so well. I'm going to keep talking about that. They were doing so well. I was very impressed. But it all just fell apart. The Holy Roman Emperor Munichis de Betoricas. He's got some sympathy for the Jewish people. 22,000 men. Not tons of men. Not when you compare him to the French king, I don't think. Look at that. 115,000 men now for Godopert the Black. Hessen's in control, of course. That is a ton of men. I guess he does go all the way down to Mali now. Yeah, I just realized, not only was Hispania taken out, but they also took out, obviously, basically all the Muslims. Yeah, Mali's here. They took down all the Muslim lands from down here, and the Holy Roman Empire controls this. So the Muslims have been pushed back, basically, to kind of northern Africa here in Egypt. Yeah, wow. The Mongols really wrecked them. I was really looking forward to seeing some of their empires, maybe like the Hispania go across and colonize lands, maybe, but I don't think we're going to see that. Now, we know with the Holy Roman Empire, if it's not centralized enough, it will be like the Holy Roman Empire in EU4. But what about Francia? What about the other empires? Does it also do the same thing to them? I'm not completely sure. Like, if Francia is destabilized, does that mean in EU4 it'll be like a Holy Roman Empire, basically? I don't know. I'm looking forward to finding out, though. It'll be kind of crazy. I mean, if Francia does not happen to Francia, Francia is going to be crazy. Think of, like, France and Spain basically together. Yeah. They're going to be and the New World is just over here. They're going to be unstoppable. I guess the Byzantine Empire, though, actually, as well. And obviously the economies and stuff will be affecting them, because if I remember correctly, EU4 does base it on the economies, like how well developed stuff is. But we can see over here, really well developed land. So, yeah, Francia and the Byzantines are going to be extremely strong. I don't think Egypt will be able to hold them both off. Yep, he's surrounded basically by both of them. He's got one over here, but they're also here, and he's got them up there. He's taken a lot of the Mongol lands, though. So I'm not sure that's going to work out. We got Tibet and Yutsang still fighting it out. The Deccan Empire doing pretty good. They're taking a bit of land, I think, here. So they'll be strong, but I don't think you can compare them, yeah, to Francia. 22,000 men. I don't think you can compare that land to Francia, because that's big, you know. Like I say, just think of France and Spain together, or the Ottomans, basically. This is the Ottomans, basically. Yeah. No Turkish for us, for EU4, but we will have a very strong Byzantine Empire. They're Greek. Bolus family, we've had it for a long time now. I've been quite happy to see the dynasties, actually. You know, I may not have been happy so much with the countries that have come in and been lost and stuff, but when it comes to the families, the dynasties, been happy that some families, you know, rise, fall. We've been able to see that happen quite a lot, such as Norway, I think, is my favorite. Of Prussia. Ah, so you got the Duchy of Prussia, apparently. They don't hold much in Prussia, but he still says he's a king. We've got Lithuania. You got Lithuania and Suomi over here. Two kind of just little kingdoms in the east. The rest of it is controlled by England, Germany, Francia. That's just so silly. And you got little Lithuania and Suomi. Now, Lithuania is held by the Hlubowiecus family, Catholics, Breton. You're a Breton. When did this happen? So your father was the first king. He was Lithuanian. Why did you become a Breton? Your mother was Swedish. When did this happen? His other wife was a Khazar. I mean, I guess his educator, yeah. Nope, his educator is Swedish. Why are you a Breton? Well, it's a Lithuanian family. Oh, no, there's his father. Wait. Did I click on the wrong thing? No, it's because your face... Okay, I thought I clicked on the father and his face was that. I was like, what? How did he change so suddenly? But there we go. So we got them. The Suomians, the Koto Salapils, the Cleansing Flame. He's a Estonian, so they'll be happy with that. Catholic as well. Yeah, I like that we've got these two little kingdoms. Not sure they're going to be able to do much. We've got Perm, actually, as well. Joms Vikings, still just surviving up here. Teutonic Order. Mordvin. King Shkei Tushjan. His grandfather was one of the Mongol dynasty. So, was your father a bastard? Your father was a genius, and he was married matrilineally. Ah, okay. Look at those stats. He was a monster, murdered by the king of Asturias. Why? Or why would he do such a thing? His father never seemed to hold this title. Okay. So I guess you're of your mother's dynasty then. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so she was Mordvin, Summonusko religion. She was quick. Wow, quick and genius. And you got nothing. Well, I mean, at least you got good marshal. Her dynasty, if we go back, can trace themselves. Wait. He was the king of Perm. Okay. Yeah, and he was the king of Perm. So they can trace their family line back to the Ingregia family, who were kings of Perm for quite a long time. And related to the Ottomanids. Okay, so they've had lots of... That family's had lots of interconnections with many different kings and highborn khans, etc., it would seem. So not too much of a surprise there. That they're in their position. Byzantine revolt right now. Go a quick look at that. What's happened in the Byzantine Empire? Byzantine, I've already forgot. I've got like 1 or 2 videos after. I've already forgotten that I've been saying it wrong. And now I'm saying it wrong once again. But doesn't look anything in particular over here. Nothing too serious. What's this? Germany? Nope. Holy Roman Revolt. I thought maybe Germany inherited some land there. Gavelkind. You are elective, yeah? No, it's gone to agnatic primogeniture. So they've changed the empire into more of his family, the Betoricas. So they've changed it now to his family will be the next emperors from here on out, unless someone changes it. This Italian, so it's just going to be Italians, basically. The Italians have cemented their position since Francia and Holy Roman Empire split off. They're like, okay, Holy Roman Empire is Italian. And oh, look at the poor Pope. The Pope has been pushed back all the way to just Rome. You used to be so strong, Pope. What happened? Poor Pope. Egypt has a little bit of land in southern Italy left. Francia has quite a bit of land in and about in the Holy Roman Empire. It's so weird seeing, having them both here, and Frank has been so strong. Though technically they came from the same place. It's just that they made both. Why? Why did they make both? This never would have happened. They got greedy with titles. So yeah, is Britannia ever going to get their... Oh wait. Are they ever going to be a non-tributary state? When either party becomes part of a different realm, can call their suzerain to war, can fight... Okay, yeah, so it looks like they're kind of stuck underneath them. Part of a different realm. She's also a Lollard, Bagheed. Her daughter, though, is a Sul. The Suls could come back as kind of vassals of the Frankian Empire, of their own empire. Just makes it more confusing. She's married to the Ottomcid. She has the armor called Guardian of Brabant. And she's actually Anglo-Saxon. She's German. Why is she not inheriting? She was a bastard, a brawny bastard, apparently, of Derby. Or Derby, whichever you want to call it. Now, I'm wondering how it happens with this. Because it's a tributary state. When it goes to EU4, will Francia have tributary states like China does? Will it do that? Or will it just be, there will be a vassal? Or will it be independent? I'm wondering how that will program it. Germany still controls a lot of land. Lithuania has taken out Suomi. I mean, well, not taken out, but made him a tributary. I like that. We looked at them just a little bit ago. Mundugus the Monster, apparently. Maybe he got that name by the Suomi people. They were like, he's the monster. Teutonic Order, though, trying to take out the... Look, the Joms Vikings lost their land here. They're now just over here. Norway only have this piece of land and this one. Norway's getting smaller and smaller every day. Teutonic Order has set their sights on finally destroying the Germanic menace. It's a shame. Going down south, Frankie's got a nice little patch of land here. Abyssinia. Deccan Empire still, yep, I like that. I like its position. It's the fact it has like the whole southern India. Lovely borders. You don't get much better borders than that. Gouge, a little bit left. Mongols, still around, but, 16,000 men. Yeah, it's not the Mongols that you remember. Buddhists as well. What about the Emperor? Okay, so it's still the Mongol family, the Yuan Empire. Empress Zhong. She's in charge right now. That guy's in charge of the Western Protectorate. Western Protectorate, not as good as it used to be. She likes Muslims but dislikes Celtic cultures. I'm not sure she's going to be able to see the Celtic cultures, to be honest. I don't think she'll meet many of them. Okay, Lithuania's lost some land there to the Kingdom... Oh, they changed the name again. Nordriki. He's a Norse... Okay, he's a Norse culture. Still Germanic, thankfully. Okay, just changed the title. That's fine. Hard to be able to tell what's Francia and what's England sometimes. I think they just got a bit of Scotland. I don't think they have anything in Wales. Is this under Lithuania? What the... Lithuania? Tributary of Lithuania. Okay, but it breaks when the suzerain dies. What happened to England? I mean, Lithuania. You madman. And you've also got the Duke of Scania. Good job. This guy's doing good. He's in lots of wars now. Vestland a prepared invasion of Suomi. Finnish ducal conquest of Pskov. And Teutonic claims on Heim. Germanic revolts right there. Persian conquests. He's in lots of wars right now. Germany. Lord Waldens. The Lord Waldens are here in Germany. Osraid. Cathar heresy. Is that what this is about? League Independence War. So kind of this area up here could gain independence, but... Oh, and over here would be kind of nice to see that, I think. He's expelled the Jews, apparently. And what's this one as well? Holy War for... German Holy War for Baden. They're trying to take Baden back from the Holy Roman Empire. Still primogeniture. What is Francia doing there right now? English Holy War for Leinster. Trying to take lands in Ireland. And German Holy War for Baden. They've got involved in that one. Some interesting stuff going on over there. Mali, how's Mali doing? They are Catholics, obviously, now. Mansa Sisse, who could see that getting even more down. Yep, look at that. All Catholics. Wow. Quite late into the game, you know. They managed to survive, you know, the Western African religion. Survived for quite a long time, but after Francia arrived, like, they said, like, okay, we fought against the Mongols, we fought against the Hispanians, but Francia, that's too much. That's too much for them, apparently. Egypt, what are your wars? For Makran. Yeah, not really much. They're kind of stuck. The Byzantines really are extremely... so powerful. Look at them. How are you meant to stop this? Unless there's like an internal revolt. They're doing really nicely. Basically got to India. You know? Normally I see the Byzantine Empire fall apart quite a bit. But yeah, actually, I'm surprised how many of these empires have been so stable. Like, you know, obviously it's been late in the game, but like Francia, Holy Roman Empire, Egypt isn't, but we might as well, you know, it's quite a powerful place. The Byzantine Empire, the Deccan Empire. Normally I see a lot more of these fall apart like Tibet did, or, you know, Britannia basically did as well. Oh, Lithuania. What happened to Lithuania? Oh, sorry, I thought Lithuania lost land there. Okay, that's fine. They're fine. Just Suomi is no longer underneath them. What about England as well? Yeah. The king died. Someone assassinated. People did not like him. Count Corgela the Spider, one of his own vassals, murdered him. One of his own vassals murdered him. What is this? Asturias? What have you done? To revoke Lower Lorraine. So also the Emperor tried to show off his power. He's only got 34,000 men at the moment. What happened to all your men? And Asturias has 13,000. King Zotto Gusian. He's sympathy for pagans. They tried to take some land from him. He wasn't having any of it. He was like, nope, this is my land. And so he's fighting against the Emperor. Berry and him. So really trying to take from Berry. Okay, Berry. The Van Breda family. Duke Amare, the Cleansing Flame. He was having none of it, apparently. Look at all these items he has. Crown of Lilies, Crown of Pearls. I don't think I have enough, though. Oh, he's got 10,000 men. Hired. Retinues. From vassals, 6,000 men. Huh. I don't think they have enough, but it's a pretty good... You know, it's a good fight. And actually, the Duke is currently winning. It's going to be a good fight, but I still don't think he's going to win. Personally, we'll see what happens. Over Valencia. So, Andalusia is attacking the Holy Roman Empire. Huh. I guess they'll need the protection of Francia right now. Germany, how's that civil war going? That's a big one. That's 84%. If they win... They will gain independence. Lord Waldens, you're trying to get back into a good position. And look what's happened. Look what you've done. You damn heretic religions. Why did you become a kafir? Yep, your father wasn't kafir. And he was, you know, the king of Germany. You know, your family fought to get back a seat of power. And you're going to lose it because of your Heresy. God. Fools. Yeah, England. Everyone's got men raised. Oh. Arabia. What is this then? Did they finally do it? Caliph Idris. Oh no, he's made the Sultanate of Arabia. He prefers it over the Sultanate of Egypt. He feels it sounds a bit cooler, maybe. I don't know. Doing well though, the Caliph. Suleiman. Yeah. Suleiman. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's how you probably pronounce it. Yutsang, what is this mess in Tibet? What am I meant to do with this? Tibet, what have you done? How am I meant to deal with this? How am I meant to understand what this is? I feel like that a lot. I feel like things become more of a mess than actually fixing themselves, which is a shame because I was hoping things would fix themselves as we went along. Frankie, though, did defeat those guys, so there we go. No, I assume they did. Oh, or he died. He died in battle against the King of Asturias. I guess the King of Asturias technically would say won, because he killed him. Because remember, they just didn't like the Emperor. Now, Emperor Anton Hessen is actually excommunicated. This could be bad. He's got 60,000 men, though. He's got his men raised up. Britannia, though, is still a tributary to them. What have you got? A lot of things. Is that the bejeweled dagger? No, it's not. I thought maybe the bejeweled dagger of Charlemagne. I know he had one. That'd have been awesome if it was. It's fun to see where it came from, you know? That came from over 300 years ago. That was a long time ago. Minor Viceroy. No, bracelets as well. Okay. I was going to say the bracelets. I know Charlemagne had bracelets, and I think the knife, that was... Oh! Britannia's gone back to Britannia, which is kind of nice to see. Though there is a revolt against her tyranny. But nice to see her actually in her home, technically. Even if she is a vassal of Frankie. I say we'll see how that works down EU4. If it does survive till then. For Tripoli. So he's attacking Arabia right now. What's the inheritance? Elective still. So D. Asturias is actually next in line possibly. So the Hessens could lose control over that. The Holy Roman Empire. Sunni Jihad for Iraq. The Byzantine Empire is under attack. The Holy Roman Empire is coming to their aid. Francesco the Drunkard, though, is coming to their aid. Not sure that's who you want to come help you. 83% in favor of the rebels. What happened? The Queen of Germany is... So, you died 71. That was a while ago. What happened to the other guy? There's another guy in charge, wasn't there? Was it this guy? Yes, he got it in 78. Yeah, he must have died. You already died before him, so the daughter got it. And she's married Matrilinia, but you're a Northumbria. So your mother's dynasty. Well, she's Anglo-Saxon. She's Catholic. So that might make less rebellions, but the rebellion's already started. German, as a German Cathar revolt. Okay, nope, that didn't help. The Cathars have already situated themselves there. Apparently, a couple of them at least. Look at this look at this religion. Wow, I did not expect them to do this well. It's almost a world conquest of the religion. Germanic. They were formed, and this is what they got. Sunni is almost gone. Look at this. Shia is really coming on top right now. Sunni is going to become the minority in this situation. Didn't expect to see that as well. Oh, Holy Roman Empire, though, in rebellion. Rochus the Monk's war for the Holy Roman Empire. So there's been a bit of, since the father died, you know, he died of smallpox, the drunkard. His sons, maybe? Not him. Someone else in the family. There's a bit of, you know, disunity over the inheritance. Did she defeat them? I think she did, yeah. So no independence, which is a shame. I wanted to see them get independence, actually. That'd been cool to see this area become free. You guys are okay. You know, not doing too badly. They're surviving. People leaving them alone. Descended from, obviously, Genghis Khan. Western Protectorate. Tibet. Yep. Mongol Empire just sat up here kind of like going, well, what we could have had. The Destroyer. I'm not sure they're destroying much anymore. You did cause a massive ruckus. It's all actually the Mongols' fault, because they destabilized the Middle East, allowing the Byzantine Empire to gain power, and Francia in Hispania. It's actually all their fault that this has completely gone like this. But, like I say, we don't know how these empires are going to look in EU4. They could completely be destabilized, like the Holy Roman Empire. If you could get 2 like that, that'd be amazing. Or maybe even 3. If they could all be like that, that'd be amazing. Like, they're not centralized. I'd love to see that. So I have to wait and see. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's only for the Holy Roman Empire title that can have it like that. Not experimented enough with the converter. Imagine Vic2. We could see the Byzantines fight China in EU4, maybe. That'd be fun to see. Then imagine Hearts of Iron 4. Massive empire in Europe. No idea what to expect now. Lithuania, though, and Suomi, I like they're still surviving, though. That just makes me happy. If they can get to the end, not sure if they'd survive in EU4, but maybe if they make some smart alliances, they could survive. I think in EU4, someone's going to unite the British Isles. Whether it be Francia, Germany, England, or Britannia. One of them, I think, will unite it. We'll have to wait and see who that is. 2 different heirs, though, for both these people. She currently has the plague. Oh, the plague is here? No. The plague is not here. I thought maybe it was the Black Death. We haven't seen the Black Death at all. We never saw it come. Maybe it came and went, I did not notice. Or maybe it just never came in the first place. Saxony. Ledwalden still controlling in Saxony. Not really much to talk about. Like so many kings before them, they're really just a king in name rather than power. 6,000 men, though, you know. Not the worst thing. Secretly a Cathar, though. He was the brother of the king of Germany. Maybe you can try and get that back, I don't know. How's the kingdom in England? Gardinus family still... the Russian family still controlling England. Married to an Italian Hessian. Conquest of Essex. The heir would be another Russian. Dragon Champion. That's a good name. The Champion. We are the champions, my friends. In a way, these guys are. The ones that survived to this point are the champions, aren't they? The families, the nations. We've lost a lot of good countries. Cue that, you know, deceased thing where it goes through all the countries that died. Okay, I'm not going to do that, but we lost a lot of good countries during this play. Germany taking over Scandinavia. Norway not really being able to do much about it. They're now being attacked by even more countries. Moray attacking for Orkney, for Vestlander, Lothian. See, they're getting attacked from everyone. Ragnar Skuldung, save your family. The dynasty must survive, even if you have to go to Iceland. You know what? I hope they lose all their mainland lands and are forced to go to Iceland. Then we see a colony of the Skuldung family. It's still Germanic. Ow, 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 sorry, I just hit my... I got too excited. Sorry, I got really excited there. I hit my table. Sorry if that hit the mic. Yeah, the microphone's okay. I would love to see them get pushed to Iceland, and it's the only Germanic place left in the world. And then they go to the New World and, like, colonize it with Germanic religious people. That would be fun to see, if that were to happen. What are you guys? Nothing really over here. You had peace, though. With the Destroyer. The Mongol Empire tried to attack you. 90,000. Francia or the Byzantine Empire? Which one's stronger? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think is the strongest empire right now? It's definitely one of those two, but which one could it be? It's a hard choice, I guess. The things are starting to slow down. I feel like not as much is happening. Like before, we had too many things going on. I would keep stopping, like having loads to like look at and see what's going on. But nowadays, we're starting to slow down. It's very slow pace. You know, these big countries taking away little bits one by one from each other. You know, maybe Frankie takes a bit from Germany, that sort of thing. Maybe some of the smaller nations have little bits of land taken from them. But other than that, it's extremely slow. I'm looking forward to getting into EU4, I think, then. I think that will kind of mix things up a bit. Maybe it's now starting to get a bit stagnated here in CK2. Is this all Germany? Yep. Norway. You're going to have to escape. You haven't got this. It's just this, then. Just 3 provinces here on the mainland. Can they survive? The Teutonic Order's not going to want them there. The Joms Vikings are gone. Yep, no one's left to protect them. We got the Vestlander, though. Are they Catholic? They are. The Ori family. The Sir family are gone as well. They're not even here. Got a little county here. Rumby, Swedish. Scania. Lombards, all Catholics, of course, though. There's nowhere left for them to go. They've all become Catholic. It's a sign of the times. So Germany, they're right next to the Holy Roman Empire and Frankie. They're trying to move in the Scandinavia. Germany, I know the religion up there is called Germanic. It doesn't mean it's yours. Okay, Germany? You know, you're Catholic. Well, they were Catholic. I don't know what they are right now. They might be a heresy, for all I know. Nope, they're currently Catholic. Matrilineal. Same family the marriage is to. War against her tyranny. But yeah. Not really any big problems for any nation right now. They all seem to be not peaceful. They all seem to have their men up and they're fighting. But not really any big revolts or massive empires clashing. I want to see the war between Frankie and Holy Roman Empire, probably. They're all attacking smaller nations. Where's the big clashes between nations? Oh, Germany has moved to England. I guess she is an Anglo-Saxon, so she's moved the title to England. She's taken more land from there. So Germany, the royal family's becoming a lot more Anglo-Saxon, while the English royal family's becoming a lot more Russian. Has this affected cultures? Let's look at this. That's not cultures. Okay, so we actually can see Russian culture is actually spreading in England. Well, I'll be. The Welsh are being replaced with Russians, and so the Northern English and the West English. Anglo-Saxons are still everywhere else, but it's fun to see the Russians everywhere. We got French mostly down here. Also, Lombards kind of getting this main area down here. But we got Italian spreading in Italy. German over here. Norse. Swedish. Quite a bit of Norse still left, actually. Finnish, German. Norse, Estonian doing quite nicely. Russian here. Lithuanian picking up. Khazar still existing. Greek is just everywhere. The Greek culture is spreading everywhere. These guys, the Budoin, are kind of getting pushed out. Kannada is the biggest one over here in India. Bodhpur in Tibet is just completely absolute. Mongol culture up here. A bit of Han still left. Berbers, a little bit up there, but these guys all consider themselves Bedouin. Mandi culture, that has survived. A bit of Lombards down here. Bit of Greek as well. French. So in southern Iberia, we got French spread in. Andalusian, though, still there. A bit of Lombard. Catalan. I will say, I said this, I think, in the last thing, didn't I? I was mentioning the fact that I was like, Catalan? Why is Catalan here? Sorry. When I read it, when I saw the name, for some reason in my head, because it began with a C, I thought it said Castilian. I was like, Castilian? Castilian's over here. The Catalans would not be happy about that. And actually, it was Catalan. So, apologies for that. Someone mentioned in the comments, and I forgot to re-say it later. Basque, though, has just been here the entire time. Irish, though, still exists over here. And a bit of Breton. Any other little... Saxon still exists. Polish is still here. There's a little bit of cultures. No, kind of like Serbian. The Balkan areas kind of have... Croatian is still there. So, Serbian, no, is still there. A tiny bit left. There's a tiny bit left. The Byzantines, though... Byzantines. Just said I missaid something. I'm missaying something again. Trying to turn everything Greek at the moment. It's all Greek to me, as the saying goes. Current emperor is a Hessian once again. They have changed at the primogeniture. The Hessians have done the same thing. They looked at the Holy Roman Empire and went, well, if they could do it, so should we. And the Hessian family have now taken full control over the situation. De Bretoricus family still in charge. Walther of the Holy Roman Empire. Well, there we go. It's now 1398. We're almost getting to the 1400s. That was very close. Probably one more part. After this part, probably be one more part. And we will be in EU4. So only 2 parts remaining. This one and the next one. Mongol Empire just has a little bit down here still. They've got a little bit there. I think they've taken more land up here because they've kind of connected this over here. Tibet has met them, so Tibet has quite a bit of land in northern India. They've got the land over here. The same family as usual. Yutsang and Guj all fighting. Same families though, the Pugul family. Have a quick look at the dynasties. Yeah, you can see there the Pugul family. Uchatid family over here. The Bolos family. Hessen. Northumbria family. Okay. Yeah, there's not that many families really in power, is there? Because there's not many nations these days in power. How the governments? Wow, look at nomadic. It's almost completely gone. Wow. Okay, nomadic is basically completely gone almost. Anything that's kind of odd. Any like republics. Like we've got Venice still. But Venice is one of the only republics still left. Or that has survived until now. That didn't rise up and was destroyed. What is this? Republic. Okay, in the English Revolt, it's a republic. Really? Okay, so the English Revolt is led by the Republic. But other than that, it's all feudal. So that's definitely something we've noticed. Anything else that we need to look at? Epidemics? Any, no Black Death yet. Maybe the Black Death never is going to come. Maybe it's already... It might have already been. Trade zones. We can see Venice has all the trade there in Italy. Armenia Con has some ones over here. Do they control it also down here? Okay. And what else do we have? Opinions, Dynasty, Revolt Risk. That's not going to give us much information. Cultures, religions, economy. Okay, we'll look at what I think we can over there. Those are all the main things. Teutonic Order. No, the Norse! It happened. They've been pushed back to Norway, and there's a rebellion to increase council power. Oh, do you literally have no land over here? They don't. Norway has been pushed to Iceland. Basically, this is just Iceland. It may have the Kingdom of Norway, but it's just Iceland. Skoldung family after all this time. Pushed out of their own homeland. Hopefully they go to the New World when we get to EU4 and can, who knows, find their own way. You know? You can go your own way. Go your own way. Tribute to every state of the skein. They're going to tributary them. Lithuania, Suomi still surviving. Somehow. Perm as well. They're doing a good job. No one's really attacking them, it seems like. Or maybe they're all in a defensive pact together. So they don't want... Maybe they just got all... Yeah, they've got so many defensive pacts against them. I guess it's hard for these nations to really grow. Ooh, they got almost the whole of, like, this area. Yeah. The Greeks, you know. Them and the Deccan Empire would be great to see them meet. But I'm going to end this part here. We're going to be here for quite a while. I was meant to end it on 1400, but I completely forgot. But we'll see you guys next time. Next time will be the last part, I think, in CK2, and we'll move on to EU4. Look at the developments of as we go in. Look at the information that we can before we go to EU4. Then we'll transfer it to EU4, and we'll see how that works when it comes to the conversion. I'm kind of interested to see how the mechanics from CK2 work in EU4, because it's been a long time since I've used the converter. I've only used it like once or twice before, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, guys, I've been NG, you've been you, they've been them, and the Greeks have been Greek. But I'll see you next time.